Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to configure new task or log a call on this activity tab on your account, contact, opportunity, or any custom object pages. So by default, what you might notice is your new task might not be visible under the activity, even though the new task is added to your page layout. So if I go to my new task, my account page layout, and so the way you add those actions is from Salesforce 1 and Lightning Actions, which is in Lightning. So this is the box we're looking at. So we have new task here, and everything else, so post, file, link, poll, those only apply for your Salesforce 1. New task, new contact is also for Salesforce 1. We'll go into more details on different global actions. So, but new task is here, but we still don't see our new task under the activity tab, right? So how do we fix this? First thing we need to make sure is your task has any record type or not, and what kind of new task is this, meaning what record types of new task is this creating. To find that out, let's go to our home, and those come from the global actions. So click on global actions, set up global actions, and this is the new task we are looking at. So if we click on that and click edit, and we see here record type master, so it is going to create master record type. All right, so we are clear on that. And I see here I have task record types in my org. Okay, so first we need to make sure the admin who is the profile who is looking at that account page should have access to those record types. Now let's go to the profile and see what record types of tasks do I have to access to. If it is master, then it should show it there. So whatever record types you're looking here, the task is configured for, the same record types you should have access to. So since I'm logged in as system admin, I'm going to admin profile, and I'm going to all the way looking for task record types. So what I see here is I do not have access to master record types, and I have access to other record types. So I'm going to move it away, click master and save. Now let's go back to our page and try to refresh it. There we go. So now we see our new task, right? So this is a very minor thing, but sometimes you might forget, and this could cause us a lot of time waste trying to figure this out. Now, what if we want to give our users access to the record types, right? So they might not need access to master record types. They might need access to other record types of the task. So how do we fix it? By default, the new task, which is available with your Salesforce org by default, is always master. But what you can do is create a new action. So I'm going to create a new task, create a record. I'm going to create a new global action, and that will be target object task, and record type I'm going to choose field task, let's say, and label it as just to make sure we don't mix it up with other one. I'm going to say task field. To avoid confusion, make sure you always have a different name than the other one, and save it. After we're done saving it, we need to go back to and this is the task layout. So this layout means when they click on new task, this new task, the window which appears with all the fields. That's what the page layout is for. So this is the page layout. All right. So if you want to add any fields, feel free to add them, but I'm going to save it. Let's go back to, now we need to add it to the page layout. Count and page layout, count layout. Now we go to our Salesforce and Lightning One actions. Click on task, the action which we just created, which was task field. I'm going to add it right here somewhere. Let's add it right next to the task. Save it. Our job is not done yet, so we added that task field here, but we still won't see it. Why? Because we need to give access to that record type. So even if I refresh the page, since I added that, I'm not going to see it here still. So to fix that, again, let's go back to the profile. System admin, and follow the same steps as before. We added the record types, and now I'm going to give access to field task. By default, if there is any record types, if you know about record types, if you give access to any other record types than master, by default the master will not be available anymore. Alright, so I'm selecting field task, save it, and we refresh it. There we go. We have now task field. And you might notice we don't have logger call anymore, which is again the same reason. We need to go back to the logger call and change the record type or create a new logger call. That's similar to this one. For example, if your users need access to two different task record types and they need both the actions right here, we follow the same steps and configure new global actions for those individual task record types and then add it to the page layout. So that's just a quick tutorial I wanted to share with you all admins. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions on this, and thank you so much for watching.